So hello guys, this video is about the warm-ups that you should do before you start to draw and this is also for the beginners who have just started uh, drawing, okay, who are not from design background or who haven't gone through a rigorous training. But why am I making this video is because I have even seen the students who have a knack in drawing making this mistake. Uh, and that is that when you are doing these warm-ups, many of them do this mindlessly. The moment you start doing this mindlessly, the purpose of doing these warm-ups are lost. Yeah. So, and it is very easy to do it mindlessly because it is not very tough to do. All you're doing is just making some random lines. But here is the knack. These are not just random lines. There is a way of doing this, and I'm going to show you in this video. Second, yeah, why are we doing this in the very first place? We are doing this because throughout our life we have been taught to write. And when we do that, we often use our wrists. But drawing is not like that. Drawing, you have to do it from your elbows and from your shoulders. Yeah. So to train your elbows and shoulders, this is an exercise which is pretty much important. It is like doing the warm up before playing football or any outdoor sports. Yeah. So let's get into it. So the thing is, make a lot of lines like this, okay, like this. But you can always find yourself doing this mindlessly. See, the knack of doing this with involvement is this. If this is your frame, let's say this is your frame, so do not draw the lines in between, in the center. Okay. But the challenge is to fill the whole sheet with these dark lines, and this is how you have to do. Draw the lines at the edges and often put them in, move your hand through the center. For example, if you have to fill this much area should not be filled like this. It's of no use. Okay. So if you have to fill this small area, don't make use of wrist. Make use of your shoulder and put the lines, the longer lines to and fro from that particular area to make it dark. Yeah, make it round. So draw circles, draw squares, draw lines. Yeah, draw lines like this, and do this with involvement. Do not think about something else while doing this, because the whole purpose of this exercise is to gain control over your lines when you draw complex stuff. Okay, or else the complex stuff will fall apart, and you will always struggle between how to draw and what to draw. So for example, again I'm telling you, if this is the area you have to fill, you don't have to do this. No, it's a wrong way. Always draw longer lines from that particular area to make it dark, and fill pages, a lot of pages like this. So this is the first exercise. But this is the first exercise. But even after having said that, it is very easy to fall in the trap of mindlessness and doing this without involvement. So there's a trick. So the next step, the next exercise that I would say is to make dots. For example, if this is your paper, if this whole frame you have, make dots which are pretty far apart. Yeah, and try to draw it in, try to join it in one stroke. Yeah, this is a second exercise. So you draw two dots and join it in one stroke. Yeah. Now, once you're done with the second exercise, the third exercise is to increase the number of dots. For example, now we were doing with two dots. Let's do it with three dots. So try to join these three dots. Yeah. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Now increase the number of dots. Try to join it with an ellipse or a circle. It's not necessary that you draw the dots every now and then. You can always make use of the dots that you've drawn previously. So Yeah. So this is the second exercise. What is the third exercise? Third exercise is again coming back on the join the dots thing. Let's say these are the two dots. Now try to join these two dots slowly with a steady hand. Yeah. And try to control the pressure. Yeah. So the challenge that I have given to myself is that I'm going to join these two dots, but uh, here in the very beginning, it should be dark, then light, then dark. So yeah, this is a kind of line that I was aspiring to get. So again, I'll repeat that: dark, light, dark. Let's do an opposite thing: light, dark, and light. Light, dark, light. Yeah. So joining three dots. Yeah. The knack here is to draw from your shoulders and elbows rather than just using the wrist. Okay. This is an exercise to get started. And I would say that whatever you are doing right now for your practice, keep doing it. Just add these small things into your practice as warm-ups. So yeah, these are the warm-ups. And yeah, I'll also show you few of my gesture drawings because a lot of you have asked me about how to draw human figures. So my way is to approach with the idea of the pose of the idea of the body language. So these are few drawings that I've already done. Yeah, for example, oh, this one, this guy who is lifting something in his hand. Okay, but you can just see the pose, you can just see the feeling of what this figure is doing. There is no detail around it. Okay, so I'll do. Oh, there's a little Kim Jong-gi sketch that I did earlier. So I'm going to draw a little gesture drawing over here. Um, let's see. Let's draw someone running. So yeah. So we'll come on this maybe in some future videos because this video was only about the warm-ups. Yeah. So this guy is jogging nicely. Now this is not the most wonderful drawing that you might have seen, but this is a very quick way to get your ideas down on the paper. Imagine this was once in your head and now it's on the paper physically. So you can do these kind of sketches 100 times, 200 times, make a lot of sketches. Yeah, like I've done few here. This was the demo. So these are the few sketches that I have done before, and most of them are from life. I would suggest you to draw these sketches from life. These sketches are not meant to show to different people. These are not a piece of beauty, I would say, but these sketches are essential to get you the knack of the body language of how a human body twists and turns in a particular pose. We'll go in a little detail in the upcoming videos. So the thing is, when you are a beginner, usually this is how you will draw. These are hairy lines, yeah. But after gaining the control, the lines will start looking like this. So this is the difference that you have to go through. This is the basic transformation. Yeah. And once you are in control of your lines, the mediums, for example, this is a marker now. the medium will not become any kind of obstacle. So for an instance, you can just go doing this. Yeah, yeah. So the same thing that I was doing with the pencil, I'm doing here with the marker. Yeah, wait. Yeah, so guys, that was the demo for the warm-up exercises, and I would suggest that do not replace your daily routine, the way you are drawing every day, with these exercises. These are not replacements for what you are doing right now. Just add these things as a supplement, okay, and do it before what you are doing right now, and make sure that whatever you are doing for your exercises is interesting, intriguing, so that you can do it for longer period of time, because consistency is really important to get the results. And it is very easy to not be consistent in drawing, because you know what, very often you might feel that you might feel like not to draw. So I would say what Alan Baker once has said in his YouTube video, that the times in which you don't feel like drawing, just tell yourself that you are just going to draw one line, and that's it. So go to the table and draw one line, and I can assure you that you'll end up making more than one line. Yeah, and that's how you keep up every day. And if you involve these exercises and you improve your line quality, the obstacle that you have for mediums will be totally removed. Okay, for example, a lot of people ask me how to do digital art, digital drawing, or digital painting, or digital illustration. For me, it is just another medium. The way I hold this marker, similarly, I will hold my stylus. It's nothing different than that. Yeah. So digital painting, oil painting, watercolor, these are just different mediums. Is a slight difference, okay, in the approaches, but the fundamentals, the basics are same. So if you have a good quality line, you know, these differences, they diminish. Yeah. And I really hope that this is helpful. And if it is, just like this video, share with your friends and subscribe. क्योंकि यार देखो, अगर मेरे नंबर ऊपर जाएंगे, whether it is YouTube or Instagram, okay, I'll get a lot of attention and job opportunities, which means I can continue do this for free. Yeah. So yeah, go draw and put some beauty in the world.